The Mets just lost Pete Alonso. They lost Edwin Díaz. And what did they get in return? A .230 hitting second baseman. 5 years. $155 million. To the Baltimore Orioles. This is official now. The New York Mets have lost the offseason, and it's not even mid-December. What's up, everyone? Just 1 year ago, at this exact time, the Mets had signed Juan Soto. They were World Series favorites. Fans were dreaming big. Fast forward to today. The Mets missed the playoffs. Lost 2 of their best players. Lost 3 fan favorites. And got outbid by a team that refused to pay Corbin Burns. Steve Cohen promised this would never happen. So now the question is simple. Did Steve Cohen lie? Before we continue, we're on the road to 50,000 subscribers, and I truly appreciate all the support. If you're new here, subscribe and turn on notifications. Now let's get into it. The big news, Pete Alonso is gone. In case you missed it, Pete Alonso is officially a Baltimore Oriole. He signed a 5-year, $155 million contract. The highest average salary ever for a first baseman. So let me ask you this. Why didn't the Mets beat that offer? Steve Cohen is the richest owner in sports. He said the Mets would spend to win. After giving Juan Soto nearly $1 billion. He made all of us believe. But now Mets fans are saying something crazy. He's worse than the Wilpons. And honestly, I understand why. Is this really Steve Cohen's fault? Here's where I'm going to be fair. I don't think losing Alonso or Diaz is fully on Steve Cohen. The real problem? The Mets had years to lock up Pete Alonso. Years. Last offseason, they could have given him 5 years, $150 million. And secured his prime. Instead, they played hardball. They did it again this offseason. Except this time, Alonso played well. And had real offers. Red Sox. Orioles. Cubs. And here's the worst part. The Mets never even made him a formal offer. How does a team give Juan Soto unlimited money, but hesitate over a few extra years for their all-time home run leader? It makes no sense. David Stearns versus Steve Cohen. This was never a David Stearns move. Juan Soto was a Steve Cohen signing. David Stearns has always told us who he is. A strict, Moneyball-style GM. And that same thinking cost the Mets Pete Alonso and Edwin Díaz. The media says Díaz wanted to win championships. Sure. But if Steve Cohen knew Díaz was leaving for just $3 million more, let's be real. Cohen would have paid it. But he's not the day-to-day GM. David Stearns is. And that's the real issue. Fans aren't buying it. David Stearns says he's optimistic. Fans don't believe him. And neither will Steve Cohen. If this keeps going. My prediction. If the Mets underperform again, David Stearns is gone before 2027. Not today. Not tomorrow. But soon. What about Juan Soto? If I'm Juan Soto, I'm furious. He came to the Mets believing in a winning core. Now, that core is gone. You can't replace a 40 home run bat or an elite closer easily. And here's the scary part. Soto has an opt-out in 2029. If the Mets don't win soon, what's stopping him from leaving? That should terrify Mets fans. Credit to the Orioles. Now let's give credit where it's due. The Orioles are all in. They know they can't pay everyone long-term. So they're maximizing their window right now. Pete Alonso doesn't need to be great at 37. They're paying him to mash in his prime and dominate October. That's smart baseball. Add pitching, fix the bullpen, and the Orioles are dangerous. The AL East is absurd. The problem? The AL East is insane. Blue Jays, elite pitching. Yankees, loaded talent. Orioles, all in. Red Sox, improved roster. Rays, always annoying. Every team is good. There are no easy wins. The Mets didn't just collapse on the field. They collapsed in free agency. You cannot moneyball your way out of losing. A franchise slugger. And an elite closer. Now Mets fans are left asking. Who's really in charge? Steve Cohen or David Stearns? Because until that's clear, this team is going nowhere. That's it for today. If you're a Mets fan, let me know in the comments, who's to blame. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank for watching.